Our research lab is with the University of Montana in Missoula, and our goal is to create different field environments or different research projects that incorporate both laboratory and field methodologies in a way that allows us to translate that data to the end user. In this case, the Air Force Special Operations Command folks, the pararescue jumpers, and the combat controllers. They're put in harm's way in several different scenarios, and oftentimes their missions are extended. So we wanted to create a laboratory quality study, but using field approaches.
Can you tell me what you just did?
I just had a VO2 max test, and it was pretty hard. Yeah, you maxed out there at the end, and you can't pedal anymore. And it's about as hard as you can go until you can't go anymore.
Basically, they're testing our max wattage, how hard we breathe, how well our bodies utilize oxygen, our efficiency at different wattages. Basically tells them exactly what our ride has been like every day without having to be with us.
We're using high-level cyclists, road cyclists, mountain bikers, triathletes as our subject population because we can take them out on the road, take them from Missoula to Colorado and back, which is a distance of about 2,000 miles, a little over 2,000 miles. It allows us to create this overwork scenario in a way that will be able to quantify their day-to-day energy expenditure. How hard can the muscle work before it fails? How tolerant is it to strain? And what are some of the problems that occur within the muscle and within the body when it's pushed to that limit?
This is the controller for the Comfy Trainer. This controls how hard he has to work.
Underwater body fat measurement determines percent body fat based on how much water individuals displace. You're going to go under, put your hands on these two holders right there. But you want to go blow out. Blow out. Then with your left hand, give me your pointer finger or the middle finger, whatever you want, whatever you think of me. I'll hit a button, 3 seconds, I'll go like that, and then you come up.
So our primary measure of performance in these riders, we capture every third day with a 60-minute time trial. During that time trial, we record power on the power tap cycle computer. What it does is it allows us to quantify, translate electronically chain tension into watts using the rear hub unit with the cycle computer. The riders have the power tap in place every day. What that allows us to quantify is their overall work output on a daily basis. How hard they're working, if they're coasting, if they're taking it easy. It is the measure of performance. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's the measure of performance that we're using.
Just getting a background urine right now. Tonight they'll be dosed with heavy water. So it's water with an extra neutron on it. We can track that as it works through the system and get a marker of water turnover, how much water is being brought in through their drinks and whatnot, and how much water they're expelling through their, whether it be sweat, urine, those types of things. So we can get accurate measures from these urine samples with that label in them to look at their hydration needs and their dehydration state.
This is the preliminary biopsy for muscle glycogen, and so we can monitor changes throughout the entire study. So what we'll do is just get a small sample. This is our 5th subject so far this morning. So, and then they'll go out for their hour ride and the rest of the evening, or until the afternoon. How was that?
Wasn't that bad.
No.
Just like you described it.
A little bit of pressure.
Charlie horse.
Yep.
Just freezing the muscle here after the biopsy to preserve it for our analysis that we'll do a little bit later, including some fuel that's in the muscle, some enzymes, maybe some various proteins, possibly even some gene expression. So I'm going to run and get it in the -80 freezer now.
In order to pull off a study of this nature, we really had to have the right equipment in place. And I've thought about this research design for several years, probably at least 10. However, a lot of the equipment that is necessary to try and pull this off has not been available until recently. One of our new pieces of equipment is a mobile lab facility. It's actually a retrofitted 25-foot Airstream trailer. We've set it up so that we can capture all of our samples, biopsies, blood samples, and do some of the basic analyses and process the tissue, do all the computer spreadsheet work, everything out of this facility here. For the next 3 weeks during this project, we'll be working and living out of this facility. So it has to be somewhat comfortable, but it also has a certain level of class that a lot of other mobile systems don't have. Tonight, when Dusty takes you over to the lab, or over to the hotel, there's 5 rooms. You guys can decide how you want to split it up. Dusty and I will be over there and go straight to Adam's room at 10 o'clock. They'll wake you up, and what you'll do is you'll go through the step test. It's extremely simple. We'll start a stopwatch and a metronome. Step, step, down, down, up, up, down, down.
So you know how you have the jerseys for the different performances? Could you have like a really nice pillow that travels with the person with the lowest heart rate?
How about we just get you a baby bottle?
Time trial today, it's a 1 hour time trial. Pretty much all you do is go as hard as you can for an hour, and we're going to be looking at the max watts, average watts, and average speed. There's a green jersey for the highest average watts, and then the yellow jersey for distance, and a polka dot jersey for watts per kilogram.
So kind of like a prize for motivation.
Exactly.
Good luck. Ride hard.
Yeah, you missed our Ultimate Warrior speech. He's number 3. He's filling in. We tried now?
What's your predictions today?
For the time trials?
Yeah. Go fast.
It's downhill. I think Adam will take it.
This analyzes the blood for sodium, potassium, chloride, ionized calcium, carbon dioxide, glucose, urea, nitrogen, creatinine, hematocrit, hemoglobin, and anion gap. In 2 minutes, you get all that.
And without it, what would you have to do?
You have to send it away to a lab, and it'll probably take a few days to a week. So this is really fast. Then you just hit a button, hit print, and it prints. Then you have your results right there.
Yeah, we sat for 5 minutes. This is how we feel right now, right? Yeah.
No, I think someone yoinked it from the house. Probably that Goomba.
What are you looking for?
Chunk change.
Power tap's on! If you get a flat, stop, change it. Your power tap will just drop to 0. Make sure when you restart it that you click a button and it comes back on. All right, it won't affect your average.
So no faking flats. Half hour in, okay, I need a little break. I had to change my tire.
All right, this is hot. Seriously hot. So the polka dot jersey, which is watts per kg, the winner at 4.29 watts per kg was Matt. Jersey! I can't believe how close all these were. It's so cool.
What is this for green?
This is for green.
For max watts.
This is for the highest average max watts for the 60 seconds. This is between Pitbull and Doug. Big timer.
You have to fight.
Fight!
Fight!
Whoa! The tiebreaker is how they fared in the other two categories for speed and polka dot. Watts per kg. Pitbull had a watts per kg of 3.90 with a speed of 25.75.
And he had the chicken.
With the chicken. With the chicken. There was only 3 riders with an average speed over 26, and Adam was 26.89. So Adam is in yellow.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice.
Levi.
It's like it's meant to be here.
It's Levi Climber.
Stuff inside of it.
Pitbull's gonna get it one of these days.
That's good. That's to challenge you to gain weight.
All right.
Who is the lightest today?
I'm wearing this plaid.
What energy? What did you have on the ride? Just on the ride.
One Gatorade AM.
One Gatorade AM on the ride. Okay.
Cranberry Raz.
Sean, what did you have?
I tried to take it down, but I couldn't reach the one. There's one knot left in it yesterday.
Got it.
Oh, the shoe's pretty fun to hang out.
Isn't that Brendan's jacket?
If somebody would like to.
The only reason I went to that is I'm riding for the yellow.
The girls are recording everything they drink and eat during the day. So we're going to see how many grams of carbohydrate they consume every day, and see if that's related at all to recovery and subsequent performances. So for example, if a subject isn't eating a whole lot during his rides, does he suffer the next day from that?
Yeah.
Or is he all right even though he's not doing that?
Anna, who do you like? Your boyfriend? You like your boyfriend? That's cool. He's all right. He's all right, I guess.
step test compared to the first time?
It was, besides tripping on it because I wasn't that awake, it was pretty much the same. I think my heart rate was 1 beat higher.
My heart rate jumped up real quick. After the step test, I was at 100. And I can feel it beating through my chest.
How have your legs been feeling every morning as the weeks progress?
After I went really hard for 2 days, they hurt really bad in the morning, but now they feel pretty good. Pretty nimbly-bimbly, if you will.
How do you feel this morning, in case of the time trial?
Time trial. Pretty tired. I think I can still get out a time trial. I'm kind of more worried about the next 80 miles after that. So.
Polka dot jersey coming your way?
I hope so.
Right on.
Really?
15 and a half.
You see how much gap you opened up on those other pumps?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So good.
You want to leave your bike here and take your power tap to the ramp. Great. Nice work.
Strawberries and eggs.
I don't understand why Matt doesn't win these. Doesn't he understand that he can? Where what? Matt Schreier.
And he's really young. He's like 2-3 years less experienced than everybody else.
Yeah.
That he doesn't what?
I think
He has
win.
a ton of strength, but I mean, think of
Like he's got the best power to race. He's got the highest VO2 max.
Yeah, you gotta know how to use it.
Yeah, he can get on that high and then
Dude,
just...
in like a year, he'll be so nasty.
Yeah. I'm trying to make him powerful.
Keep working with him.
Mostly I just make him do pull-ups all the time.
Nice. That is funny.
The low coaster was
I don't think I saw Matt.
Matt 7.0.
I saw him coast once.
Yeah, I think he knows how to coast. Yeah, close second with 7.6.
Yeah, today's day 8, which after today they'll accumulate a little over 800 miles. I think they're holding up better than I expected. We've had a few meltdowns, but that's expected. I think that mentally it's just getting a little monotonous through Wyoming, and if the wind kicks up, they'll have a hard time with that. But as far as the study and the data collection goes, I think it's going super smoothly.
There's like a big piece of metal on the road, and we were riding single file, and I'm pretty sure Josh was in front, and I think he just nicked his front wheel, and I kind of just saw him, and I heard him saying whoa, and it looked like his wheel was on top of the metal, and the metal was sliding, and then just slid it out. So then he hit the deck, and we were going a decent pace, just lined up single file, and then bam, bam, bam. And I think I was probably third wheel, because I think there's 2 guys down in front of me. I might have been even fourth. And then I think somebody just rode over top of me, and somebody's chainring cut open my arm, for me at least. So
how many guys went down?
Oh, I think like 5 or 6.
5 or 6? Any idea how fast you guys were going?
25. 25? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get stitches.
Hop in there. Let's go.
I'm not beat up that bad.
Okay.
It's just my...
You alright?
Yeah. Fine. Poor Josh. Ran straight into him.
Here's what it looked like to me. It looked like a snowball. Like the further it rolled, the bigger it got. Like first it was just Josh rolling, and then Doug was on top of Josh, and there were 2 bikes rolling, and then it was like Adam, and then Elliot, and then Matt, and it just got bigger and bigger, and it was just this perfectly round ball of carbon fiber and human being.
That is weird.
I'm serious. The only way we knew that Josh was the worst one is when he screamed he needed a medic.
Like, medic.
There were chunks missing, so they had to bring them in.
Oh, so they just took like the hole and like went...
Right.
I don't know what they could have stitched when I looked at it.
It sounds like it would...
The doctor was good. He was very good.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're okay and you'll be able to continue.
This is the midpoint of the project, and we're in Walden, Colorado. And the purpose of today's testing is a series of peak VO2 trials. So essentially we put the subject's own bike on a device called a CompuTrainer, which can progressively load the rear wheel. So we can simulate what we typically do in a laboratory setting, but using a more mobile device.
Keep with it. There you go. Keep turning. Stay focused. Stay focused.
There you go, Matt.
Come on, man. Come on. Spin, Matty. Spin. Keep going. Let's go. Don't let that torque get you.
The difference with this test, the midpoint versus the pre-ride timing, is in Missoula we're at about 3,000 feet or so. Here in Walden we're at about 8,100 feet.
Come on, Matty. Can't stop.
That is absurd.
Man, that's scary.
Jesus.
Well, you want a minute longer? Wow. Let's go to Tour de France next year. Take it out.
What did I tell you? How many years? I told you. 4 years. 4 years. He's there.
Overall, I think their bodies are doing pretty darn good. I think that they'll have some more challenges ahead as we turn around and head for Missoula. The wind will shift a little bit, and they'll really have to learn to work together in order to get through each day.
What's the ultimate goal here?
To take the cassette off.
So how would we do that?
We are going to
Take the cassette off.
take the cassette off.
Just pull.
Like this? But then I don't use this? Hey.
Sure you don't need a screwdriver?
I don't know.
See this little ring here?
Yeah.
That's what's compressing the cassette on. You need to take that off. Okay?
So this gizmo.
So that locks into it, and that's
in.
going to unscrew it.
Unscrew.
So unscrew it once.
Take the old rule.
Hang on, hang on. Is that the way you tighten the top? Or
I'm
is
going
it
left.
Are you tightening or loosening it?
That's not
So-
going to do shit.
So,
Oh.
yeah, so that's what,
One step away.
no.
What? See, I'm getting...
Why are you so bad with that tool?
See, you know, look at this thing.
It's pretty tough.
Stop.
Figure that out first.
Am I going the right way?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Try it. You shouldn't have to hold it with your hand. You should hold this with your hand. This is
Yeah!
That was simple. Easily done.
Now you won't forget, hopefully.
No. A little embarrassment goes a long way.
Going for a record. Going for a record.
Better go for a record for least pain.
We had to eat the same thing today as we did on day one, and I was kind of worried because on day one I bonked, felt like shit. I pretty much coasted the whole time on the first day.
Better, much better than I thought I would. Spirits are good. I'm gonna make it, I believe, unless I crash again, then I'll be cursed. But no, I'm good.
Yeah, it still looks pretty worrisome.
Really?
Yeah. You know, there's still an awful lot of swelling and having the open wound there and such.
So we're taking these guys 2,000 miles and looking at all sorts of cellular changes in the muscle and whatnot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this happened, so.
Cool. Well, hope you learned some stuff.
Yeah, should be good.
Bound to, yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, you bet.
day 14. 2/3 of the trip is done with.
Whooped. I think that it's a matter of what happens the day before. Because the past couple days felt great, and then after yesterday, just that little extra 25 miles, and the heat and the wind made everybody really tired. So,
How you guys feeling for the rest of the trip?
Strong to quite strong.
That should be noted that the guy who originally started saying that was really slow and possibly weak to quite weak.
How was it? It was good. Good course, eh?
the power tap's conquering you right now. Messed up.
What's that?
My heart rate is messed up.
That was a good one.
7 more minutes.
Why did you tell me? Oh, no.
You go.
Elliot, come on, you're holding up 18 people.
Well, most of those 18 people hold me up every day so they can chill out. I'm pretty sure you'll let me ride by myself.
Best ride ever!
How's your ride today, Phil?
I felt absolutely worthless for the first 2 hours after the time trial. It was extremely windy and it happened to be blowing directly in our face. We were probably going like 12 miles per hour on flat ground, which is really slow. But then I started to feel good once there wasn't a 20-mile-an-hour headwind, or 30. I have to go get some Gatorade. See ya.
God damn. Oh my God! It was on film!
You had a long day, John Cuddy.
Not as long as you guys. My
What?
buddy ain't sitting on something like that.
Huh?
My buddy ain't on a little seat.
I guess so. That's why I'm not asleep. It's the only reason I'm not asleep right now.
You know, I've always said that a robot can't compare to the willpower.
Oh my God.
His circuit board is fried.
I just need to reset.
He's short-circuiting.
He's whooped. He's the new Elliot.
Cream eater.
He has
Put me in the car.
an icy hop everywhere.
Too much ice cream. Put me in the sag wagon. Call it quits. The lake is fed straight from the Madison, right?
And gas. They'll just gun it when they go by and get a bunch of diesels.
Oh man, I was gonna have to talk to them. Not only about that, about how his diesel is poorly tuned as well.
Well, it's the 17th day of the project, and the riders have been going, except for one day off, they've been going full on for the whole time. Actually, I've been amazingly pleased with how well they've held up. I honestly did not think they were going to hold up this well. And instead of showing major signs of overtraining, I think we're actually seeing some positive adaptations from the training. It's a huge increase in their overall volume, like we'd mentioned before. In some guys, it's upwards of 400% of what they're used to doing in a given 3-week window.
Fastest time trial ever!
When you get through town, you can go right or left, and for some reason I turned left. and right would have been a lot better.
Oh yeah,
with the tailwind.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. My hammies are in bad shape.
Sean got that. Matt passed me by the 2 miles.
He was going fast.
He looked like he was in death mode 2 miles in. I was like, oh man.
What we're seeing is in their hours, they're either stabilizing or they're actually improving.
Yeah, I don't think Matt's ready. I don't think Matt knows we're riding bikes today.
This cat's still up. Hey, it'll be down in like a second. I am deceptively more ready than I look.
That's fine.
Doug, I kind of like Matt. Do you have an extra pen?
What's that? Oh, on Higgins, and we'll probably take a left on
University.
Oh,
Tradition.
All right. Take a left on University and cruise into campus.
You guys, we're interviewing Camera Sean.
It's been 18 days.
Everybody gets one question. Spandex, pro or con?
Always a pro.
Okay, I'm turning this off.
So you excited to get back home?
Yes, extremely. No, actually, no. I like riding every day. I wish we could do it for the rest of our lives.
Even though you have 3 days left.
Even though we're not done yet.
Yeah.
But this will be nice rolling in Missoula.
Brendan, what's up? How you feeling, man? You excited to get back to Missoula?
Hell yeah, I'm excited to get back to Missoula.
Yeah, how long's your ride today?
85 miles.
Downhill or uphill?
Downhill. Gonna take us about 2 hours.
Cool, you gonna haul ass?
We're gonna fly.
Smoke is killing us out here. The evil scientists made you ride a bike. I can't hardly breathe. Hold on. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
That was the fastest ride ever. I don't know why, but it took like, felt like it took like 1 hour. And Elliot averaged 92 watts, which is ridiculous. It's like 40 below what he normally gets. But the response was good. That was super fun. It was exciting, definitely.
What are you gonna do now? What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Go get a Subway sandwich.
Pizza?
Good choice.
Then go for a bike ride.
Then go for a bike ride, yes.
Alright, so you had your last max test today?
Yep.
And how'd it go?
It went good. I went a minute farther than I did ever, so it was good. I felt strong. The biggest difference was that my heart rate lowered, and so I got to go for a lot longer. I could breathe easier and just fitter in general, so it was good.
I was doing great. I got the stitches out yesterday. Kind of see. Better than the second one, yeah.
Great news, yeah. I'm not touching that.
Oh, he's a loaded dude.
Yeah,
I don't know if you hit him.
He does? Yeah, what's that?
Totally forgot to eat.
One time the manager came up to me and asked me to see a ticket and I just like
No!
and he just laughed.
You got one?
Yep.
There you go. Thank you. I printed them in colors. So the step test you'll do, the saliva you'll do at the hotel, and then you'll come over to the lab as usual, and we'll do the body weight, biopsy, blood.
7 out of the 10 of you lost weight. Wow. 1 person stayed the same, 2 people gained.
That was the lowest.
Hippo lost 6% body fat.
How much?
6%.
So I'm up from 7% now.
So as a group, you went down about 2% in body fat.
Thanks, Phil.
Mean watts for today were 365. Initially, they were 355, with the biggest winner having an increase of 41 watts.
Maddie.
From the first.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I need to break out this box that says P stuff, okay? So every Giro has to have its official jersey.
Okay, for the scientists, we had some appropriate made.
No!
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome! And I've got,
oh yeah.
one
And I did specify that you were all scientists.
That's sweet. That's way cool.
But that's from all of us.
All right, so you got to take our picture here.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
One,
Seahawks sounds good.
Seahawks. Wouldn't be a biopsy if we didn't hear an Ultra 90 commercial.
That's right.
It's a cowboy band-aids for a group of carbon cowboys.
Modern cowboys riding across the plains.
Yeah. Here we are at the Giro Discovery post party with quite a few of the crew.
Scientists. We officially wanted to thank the 2 support staff for all their great work.
In between the pre and the post.